Hi students, welcome to session 2 of the unit 3. In this session, the discussion will be carried out on constant volume process. Well, see, the constant volume process is also called isochoric process. I repeat, the constant volume process is also called an isochoric process. Well, see, during this process, even though energy is supplying to the system, the boundary of the system will not be changed. It is having a fixed boundary. It's quite natural if the boundary is not changed, the work done by the system will be equal to zero. There will be of no work done. Then where that supplying energy gone? Okay, that energy has not gone anywhere. It is stored in the system as a stored energy or the internal energy. As the heat is supplying, the entropy of the system is increased. Okay, here the all this text or speak is represented by the PV diagram and the TS diagram. Say the vertical component of this is called the pressure, represent the pressure. The horizontal component is volume. Because this is perpendicular, the volume 1 is equal to volume 2. This is the constant. Hence, no work is done by the system. But energy is supplying, energy is in the form of heat. Because of the heat supplying to the system, the entropy of the system is increasing. The vertical coordinate is temperature and the horizontal component is entropy. Here in this constant volume process, the entropy of the system is increased. Well, see what we have discussed that has to be represented by the mathematical equations. Very first one, the PVT relations. What is this PVT relations? That's a temperature, pressure, and volume relations. To establish the temperature, pressure, and volume relations, a gas equation is used. All of you know that the gas equation is P1, V1, and T1 is equal to P2, V2 by T2. So say this is the gas equation. According to the definition of the constant volume process, the initial volume is also equal to the final volume. Therefore, V1 and V2 get cancelled. Then remaining is P1 divided by T1 is equal to P2 by T2, where P1 is the initial pressure, P2 is the final pressure, T1 is the initial temperature, T2 is the final temperature. See, according to this equation, this constant volume process obey Gay-Lussac's law. Then work done during this process. See, as I told you, because of no change in boundary, the total work done is equal to zero. The total work done is equal to zero. Then here V1, V2 is equal to zero. P into V2 minus V1 is also equal to zero. The total work done is equal to zero. Okay, change in internal energy. As I told you, as the energy is supplying to the system, that energy has to be stored in the system. That is represented by this equation, that is integration of du is equal to mcv into dt. After integration of this, you will get the equation u2 minus u1, that's the change in internal energy, is equal to mass of the gas and specific heat of the gas and change in temperature. This gives the internal energy of the system. Right. Next is total heat transferred. Okay, total heat transfer, as I told you, all the heat transfer will be stored in the system at the constant volume. See, that's why that is also equal to increase in internal energy. Okay, total heat supplied is equal to change in internal energy. The next one is enthalpy. See, you people know that the enthalpy is the summation of the internal energy and the product of the pressure and the volume. Pressure and the volume. Okay, here the volume is remaining constant. See, only pressure changes. Only pressure changes. Because of change in pressure, okay, this equation is formed. In this form, you know that PV is equal to MRT. You know that equation. If you substitute in the place of PV, it is becomes change in enthalpy is equal to change in internal energy plus integration of MRT. You in the place this is equal to MRT. After simplification or the integration of that, you will get MRT2 minus T1. See, in the place of MRT2 minus T1, okay, MCV into T2 minus T1, that is U2 MCV is equal to, see here T2 minus T1, T2 minus T1, T2 minus T1 in the left hand side as well as the right hand side, all are there. Okay, if you take this after simplification, you will get mass into T2 minus of C1 plus CV into R. See, that means what? Change in enthalpy is equal to mass of the substance in the system into specific heat at the constant pressure into change in temperature. Right. See, this is how the constant volume process carried out and the thermodynamics variables changes in accordance with the heat supplied to the system. Okay, thank you.